LSU is back in the rankings, this time as one of America's most popular universities among high school students. That's according to U.S. News and World Report. LSU ranks 16th based on the number of applicants who enrolled at the university last fall. Chancellor Michael Martin says he's pleased to see LSU's recognized at the national level. The report put LSU ahead of other schools like Georgetown University, Ohio State, and Cornell. Still to come on Newsbeat, Alexandra Cranford will be here with your weekend weather forecast.
And later, top honors for this Sussex Spaniel at the Westminster Dog Show. We'll have the story of this prize pooch coming up. But first, how some folks are looking for work are turning to books. We'll have that story next. Welcome back to Newsbeat. Skipping trips to the bookstore or scrapping your DVD rentals? If so, you're not alone in this economy.
That's why more and more Americans are checking out their local libraries. Jessica Doyle has the story.
Unemployment at its highest level in over 2 decades, many Americans are turning to an old friend to aid in their job search: the public library.
So if you click into that, it'll open up a new window.
Free classes, free wireless internet access, and public computers have led to an uptick in traffic at libraries like this one in Arlington, Virginia.
There are people queued up outside before our doors open, and they make a beeline to sign up for the computer access.
The American Library Association says more people applied for library cards last year than in any year since they started keeping track in 1990, taking advantage of book and DVD offerings priced right for recession free.
They found the value of their library card goes a lot farther than that MasterCard or Visa card does.
But as patrons pack the stacks, libraries are also feeling the recession squeeze, facing budget cuts at state and local levels.
There have been some libraries that have had to trim hours or services in some way. There are a few places around the country where there have been threats to closing the libraries,
as they aim to meet the needs of their communities.
So it's always that tension between respecting that the budget and the economics of the situation are affecting us, but also to be in touch with our community and be recognizing what it is they want.
In Washington, I'm Jessica Doyle.
The U.S. unemployment rate is at 7.6%, the highest it's been in the past 10 years. More than 3.5 million jobs have been lost due to the U.S. recession, which started in 2007.
A deadly tornado ripped through south-central Oklahoma on Wednesday. Helicopters give a bird's-eye view of the devastation left after severe tornadoes ripped through the area. 8 people are dead and at least 50 others are injured. The storms ripped roofs off homes, downed trees and power lines, and left debris scattered across large areas. Residents in the hard-hit town of Lone Grove say power is out across the entire city. Lone Grove is located near the Texas state line, about 90 miles south of Oklahoma City.
The Sierra foothills in California are seeing unusual weather in that area. Snow. This was the scene this morning in Colfax near Sacramento. This part of California does get a little snowfall every once in a while, but it's rare for the snow to fall at such a low elevation. Forecasters expect the snow to turn to rain today. Temperatures are expected to reach the mid-40s. The snowfall caused some school closures and power outages in the area. We're joined now by Alexandra Cranford with weather. Looks like we don't have to worry about snow, but we do have some rain in the forecast.
That's right. We do have some rain coming up, but it might head out of the area just in time for the parades this weekend. I'll have the details coming up next, right here on Newsbeat. Hello again and welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Alexandra Cranford. We've had rain threatening for much of the week. Yesterday morning we got nearly a quarter inch of rainfall here in Baton Rouge, but today it's really our beauty. As you can see, our temperatures are getting up into the low to mid 70s, and most places in the southeast are seeing clear skies after yesterday's rain. In Baton Rouge, temperatures are in the mid 70s, and it's a nice sunny day out there after those storms moved out of the area. It's looking really nice out there now. We're also seeing some variable winds that should settle down into a southeasterly flow as we move through the rest of the afternoon. This evening, temperatures will drop into the lower 50s. It should be a pretty nice night out there. We'll have a few clouds, but we'll have mostly clear skies. So if you're headed out on your Thursday night, it's looking like a pretty pleasant night. Tomorrow, we may see a few scattered showers in the morning hours, and that temperature will climb back up to right at about in the low 70s. And we've got a storm system moving in late tomorrow night. So be careful of that. It'll last through the nighttime into Saturday morning even, so that chance of rain will increase throughout the day. So if you're headed out to the parade route in Baton Rouge this weekend, keep in mind that system will be coming through. So that'll be late Friday night, early Saturday morning. But if you're headed out, for the evening hours, you should be okay. Also, if you're headed to New Orleans to catch the parades down in the Big Easy, you'll see conditions very similar to what we'll have in Baton Rouge. Of course, you may have different plans for this Saturday, especially the Saturday night. For Valentine's Day, we'll get a good bit of rain in the morning. It'll be clear by the afternoon as that system makes its way on out of the area. So the evening will be mostly clear and pretty mild, but remember to consider your shoes, especially ladies. You might want to leave your fancy stilettos in the closet because the ground will be fairly soggy from the morning's rain. So don't worry about heavy rain, but watch out for mud and puddles when you head out on Saturday. For your 5-day forecast, notice we've got possible showers coming in every couple of days as this series of systems moves over us. But Monday looks like it'll be clearing and a tad cooler. So we've definitely got rain scattered all over the forecast. Look out for those showers, especially late Friday night and into early Saturday. And that's all we've got for you today in weather. Now it's on to Kristen with sports.
It was a historical night for the LSU softball team. We'll tell you why next. But first, the LSU men's basketball team hoped for a win last night. Did they get it? We'll tell you next in sports.